days ago, Qatar put in a bid for Manchester United, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe has put in a bid for Man United. And today we're going to be talking about who will be the ideal owner from between both of them. Because I know so far from what I've heard of both of them, there's not Qatar ownership might seem like the perfect one, but even though I know there is like human rights issues, that really doesn't bother me as if they own a club, because I don't care. All I care about is the football side, not the human side of the things. And so Jim Ratcliffe, as we know, he's going to be buying. He wants 69% chunk of Man United, which some of you might be getting worried about. He might, because the Glazers might stay, but that's all what I was from what I heard in Sky Sports. That's all what the Glazers own, 69% of Man United. So the Glazers will be gone, and let's not forget that also that the Glazers, they might want to keep it. Now I don't think they will keep it, even because after all, especially because when we did hear that the Rain Group were not happy with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Qatar speaking publicly about what they want to do, plans for United, because that's going to get the United fans excited. And then if it doesn't happen, then the fans would all go crazy about it because they thought it was going to happen. Now, me, who would I choose? I'd probably... the important thing is none of them are buying, from what they claim, none of them are buying us for the money, which is good. And I was probably saying Qatar because they have more money than Sir Jim Ratcliffe, but if they're both of us just not gonna make any profits from us, then I think either way we have more than enough money. But if we buy Qatar, if Qatar buy us, then they're going to be able to do everything quickly. The transfers, I don't think is going to be a problem with either of them. They're both willing to invest big money in transfers, but how fast they get renovate the Old Trafford or make a new stadium? How fast will they? What's their plans behind the scenes? Will they sack all the board members? In my opinion, they should. And I don't think they will be able in the first transfer window, because by that time if any of them buy it, as by that time they barely have time to sack them and get new owners. Me, I would probably slide to Sir Jim Ratcliffe, because he seems like the real United fan. So far, I can imagine, if Qatar didn't buy us, I can imagine if Liverpool were for sale, they would go like, "Oh, we've been Liverpool long life fans." I don't think I don't really know if they've been they've been fans, or they've always been a United fan or not. I feel like they're just doing it for the fans to like them. But Sir Jim Ratcliffe, we knew it before even United was for sale, that he always said that he was a United fan and he would want to buy United. But I wouldn't mind, so far I wouldn't mind any of them. And let's not forget, there are probably some bids behind the scenes that we don't even know about. Obviously probably American ones, and I think the only reason we won't know about is because they're probably nowhere near as good as Jim Ratcliffe or Qatar ownership, and they don't want us to know about them yet, because so we don't start hating them already. They would only want us to know before it's too late and the deal's already completed. But I think if Glazers were to sell and not just want to have investment in, I think from a financial point of view, if they want to sell, and the biggest offer they would receive from Qatar, and I don't think it's going to be such. I think there's probably even more American investment funds that would put higher offer than Sir Jim Ratcliffe, because as we know, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is not he is very rich. I'm pretty sure his net worth is around 15 billion. But if you see Qatar, the hundreds of billions. That's their net worth. But I am very excited for to see who is going to be the new owner. I know right now all the bids have been submitted, and the Glazers and the Rain Group are taking their time to decide what's the next step will be. And I did read Twitter, I forgot where it came from, but apparently that United were not. They're not planning who they're gonna buy if Qatar was to take over, but I don't think they should be who they should be having the shortlist of who they want to buy, despite whether Qatar or anyone else takes over, because I'm sure whoever takes over in the first transfer window, they will 100% back the manager. And I was gonna do the preview. I thought today was 21st February, so I said I'll do the preview of Barcelona, but I don't think there's enough time. But if there is, I'll try to do it. Also, there's a press conference. I still haven't watched it. I know it's already came out, and I'll try watch after I end this video. So who do you want to take over? I'm gonna do a poll that normally always gets two votes in the poll, and I wonder who they are. It's one's myself and one's another guy. Cheers.